I learn in this letter Don Pedro of Aragon comes this night to Messina.
He is very nearby this. He was not 3 weeks off when I left him.
How many gentlemen have you lost in this action?
Very few of any sort, and none of name.
A victory is twice itself when the achiever brings home full numbers. I find here Don Pedro had bestowed much honor on a young Florentine called Claudio.
Much deserved on his part, and equally remembered by Don Pedro. He hath borne himself beyond the promise of his age, doing in the figure of a lamb the feats of a lion. He had indeed better expectation than you may expect of me to tell you so.
He has an uncle here in Messina who will be very much glad of it.
I have already delivered him letters. There appears much joy in him, even so much that joy could not bear itself modest enough without a badge of bitterness.
Oh, did he break out into tears?
In great measure.
A kind overflow of kindness. There are no faces truer than those that are so washed. How much better is it to weep at joy than to joy at weeping?
I pray you, has Signor Montanto returned from the wars or no?
I know none such of that name. Lady, there is none in the army of any sort.
What is he that you ask for, niece?
My cousin means Signor Benedict of Padua.
He's returned, and as pleasant as he ever was.
And I pray you, how many hath he killed and eaten in these wars? But how many hath he killed? For I did promise to eat all of his killings.
Faith, niece. You tax Signor Benedict too much. But he'll be meek with you, I doubt it not.
He hath done good service, lady.
Valiant trencherman. He has an excellent stomach.
A good soldier too, lady.
And a good soldier to a lady. But what is he to a lord?
A lord to a lord. A man to a man. Stuffed with all honorable virtue.
Indeed it is so. He is no less than a stuffed man. But for the stuffing. Well, we are all mortal.
You must not, sir, mistake my niece. There is a kind of merry war betwixt Signor Benedict and her. They never meet, but there's a skirmish of wit between them.
Alas, he gets nothing from that. In our last conflict, 4 of his 5 wits went halting off, and now is the whole man governed with 1. So that if he had wit enough to keep himself warm, then there is the difference between himself and his horse. For it is all the wealth he hath left to be known a reasonable creature. Who is his companion now? He hath every month a new swarm.
Is it possible?
Very easily possible. He wears his faith, but as the fashion of his hat, it ever changes with the next block.
I see, lady. The gentleman is not in your books.
No, anti-world over in my study. But who is his companion? Is there no young square now who will follow him on the voyage to the devil?
He is much in the company of the right noble Claudio.
Oh, Lord, he will hang on him like a disease. The taker is clearer caught than the pestilence, and the taker presently runs mad. If the noble Claudio had caught Benedict, it will cost him £1,000 ere he be poor.
I will hold friends with you, lady.
Do, good friend.
You will now run mad, niece.
No, not till the hot January.
Don Pedro's approached.
Good Signor Leonardo, you are come to meet your trouble. The fashion of the world is to boycott, and you encounter it.
Never came trouble to my house in the likeness of your grace. For trouble being gone, comfort should remain. But when you depart from me, sorrow abides, and happiness takes his leave.
You embrace your charge too willingly. I think this is your daughter.
Her mother hath many times told me so.
Were you in doubt, sir, that you asked her?
Signor Benedict, no, for then were you a child.
You haven't fooled Benedict. You may guess by this what you are, being a man. Truly, the lady fathers herself. Be happy, lady, for you are like an honorable father.
If Signor Leonardo be her father, she would not have his head on her shoulders for all Messina, as like him as she is.
I wonder that you will still be talking, Signor Benedict. Nobody marks you.
What? My dear lady, this day, are you yet living?
Is it possible disdain should die when it's of such meat food defeated as Signor Benedict? Courtesy itself must convert to disdain if you come in for
It
presence.
is courtesy a turncoat. Now it is true I am loved of all ladies. I would I could find in my heart that I had not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
Oh, a dear happiness to women. They else would have been troubled with a pernicious suitor. I thank God in my code, but I am of your humor for that. I would rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loves me.
God keep your ladyship still in that mind. So some gentleman or other shall scape a predestinate scratched face.
Scratching could not make us worse, and 'twas such a face as yours were.
Oh, you're a rare parent teacher.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
I would my horse have the speed of your tongue, and so good a continuer. But keep your way. In God's name I have done.
You always end with a jade's trick. I know you of old.
That is the sum of all, Leonardo. My good Signor Claudio and Signor Benedict, my dear friend Leonardo has invited you all. I tell him we shall stay here at the least a month, and he hardly prays some occasion may detain us longer. I dare swear he is no hypocrite, but prays from his heart.
If you swear, my lord, you shall not be forsworn. Let me bid you welcome. My lord, be reconciled with the prince, your brother. I owe you all duty.
Thank you. I'm not of many words, but I thank you.
Please, your grace, read on.
Your hand, Leonardo, we will go together.
Benedict, didst thou know the daughter of Signor Leonardo?
I noted her not, but I looked on her.
Is she not a modest young lady?
Would you ask me as an honest man should do, for my simple, true judgment, or would you have me speak as is my custom, being a professed tyrant to their sex?
So I pray they speak in sober judgment.
Well, in faith, methinks she's too low for a high praise, too brown for a fair praise, and too little for a great praise. Only this commendation I can afford her, that were she other than as she is, she were unhandsome. But being no other but as she is, I do not like her.
Thou thinkest I am in sport. I pray thee tell me truly how thou likest.
Would you buy her that you inquire after her?
Can the world buy such a jewel?
I in a case to put it into. Speak you this with a sad brow. Common, what key shall a man take you to go in the song?
In mine eyes she is the sweetest lady that ever I know.
I can see yet without spectacles, and I see no such matter. Now, there's her cousin. She were not possessed with a fury. Exceeds her in beauty as much as the 1st of May doth the last of December. You have no intent to turn husband, have you?
I would scarce trust myself, though I had sworn the contrary purely with my wife.
Is it come to this? Hath not the world one man that will wear his cap with suspicion? Shall I never meet a bachelor of 80 again? Oh, come. Thou wilt need thrust thy neck in a yoke, wear the print of it, and sigh away Sundays. Oh, here's Don Pedro come to seek you.
What secret hath held you here that you followed not to Leonardo's?
I would your grace would constrain me to tell.
I charge thee of thy allegiance.
Oh, Count Claudio, I would have thee know I can be as secret as a dumb man, but on my allegiance, mark this, on my allegiance. He's in love! With who? That's your grace's part. Mark you how short the answer is. With Hero, Leonardo's short daughter.
If this were so simple.
Yeah, as they say, my lord, it is not so, nor 'twas not so, but God forbid it should be so.
If our passion change not shortly, God forbid it should be otherwise.
Amen, if you love her, for the lady is very well worthy.
Speak this to fetch me, my
Why,
lord.
my children speak my thought.
And in faith, my lord, I spoke
And
mine.
then by my 2 faiths and tropes, I spoke mine.
That I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
That I neither know how she should be loved, nor how she should be worthy, is the opinion that fire cannot melt out of me. I will dine in it at the stake.
Thou wast ever an obstinate heretic in the despite of beauty.
And never could maintain his part but in the force of his will.
That a woman conceived me, I thank her. That she brought me up, I likewise give her most humble thanks, but that I will have a retreat winded in my forehead, or hang my bugle in an invisible baldric, all women shall pardon me, because I will not do them the wrong to mistrust any. I will do myself the right to trust none. And the fine is, for which I may go the finer, I will live a bachelor.
I will ere I die, will pale with love.
Oh, with anger, with sickness or with hunger, not with love. If ever I lose more blood with love than I can get again with drinking, then pluck out mine eyes with a ballad maker's pen and hang me up at the door of a brothel house for a sign of blind Cupid.
If ever thou wilt walk this faith, thou wilt prove a noble argument.
If I do, hang me in a bottle like a cat and shoot at me, and he that hits me, let him be clapped on the shoulder and called out.
Well, as time shall try, in time the savage bull doth bear the load.
Oh, the savage bull may, but if ever such great letters as you see here is good horse for hire, let them signify under me. Here you may see Benedict, the married man.
This and that, thou wouldst be horn mad.
Nay, if Cupid have not spent all his quiver in Venice, thou wilt quake for this short.
Oh, look for an earthquake too, then.
Ah, well, you will temporize with the hours. In the meantime, with Signor Benedict, repair to Leonardo's, commend me to him, and tell him I will not fail him at supper, for indeed he hath made great preparation.
I have almost matter enough in me for such an embassy. And so I commit you
To the tuition of God, from my house, if I had it.
The 6th of July, your loving friend Benedict.
Hey, mock not. The body of your discourse is sometimes guarded with fragments, and the guards are but slightly basted on neither.
Ah,
Ere you flout old ends any further, examine your consciences. And so I leave you.
oh.
My liege, your highness never do me good.
My love is thine to teach it but how, and thou shalt see how apt it is to learn any hard lesson that may do thee good.
Hath Leonardo any son, my lord?
No child of hero, she's his only heir. Does that affect her, Claudio?
Oh, my lord, when you went onward on this ended action, I would have talked with the sword in his eye, that liked but had the rougher task in hand than to drive liking to the name of love. And now I am returned, and that war thoughts have left their places vacant, in their rooms come thronging soft and delicate desires, all prompting me how fair a young hero is, saying I liked her ere I went to wars.
Thou wilt be like a lover presently, and tire the hearer with a book of words. If thou dost love fair hero, cherish it, and I will break with her and with her father as thou shalt have her. Was not to this end that thou beganst to twist so fine a story.
How sweetly you minister to love, and no love's grieved by his complexion. But lest my liking might too sudden seem, I would have salved it with a longer treatise.
What need the bridge much broader than the flood? The fairest grant is the necessity. Look, what will serve us fit? 'Tis once thou lovest, and I will fit thee with the remedy. I know we shall have revelling tonight. I will assume thy part in some disguise, and tell fair hero I am Claudio. And in her bosom I'll unclasp my heart and take her hearing prisoner with the force and strong encounter of my adverse tale. Then after to her father will I break, and the conclusion is, she shall be thine. In practice, let us put it presently.
How now, brother?
Brother, I can tell you strange news that you get trips, no love.
Are they good?
As the event snaps them, but they have a good cover. They show well outward. The Prince and Count Claudio, walking a thick-reached alley by an orchard, were thus much overheard by a man of mine. The Prince has come to Claudio that he loves my niece, your daughter, and means to acknowledge it this night in a dance. And if he finds her a court, he means at the present time of the top, instantly break with the orders.
Had the fellow any wit that told him this?
A good sharp fellow. I'll send for him. Question of yourself.
No. We'll hold it as a dream till it appear itself. But I will acquaint my daughter with all, that she may be the better prepared for an answer, if peradventure this be true. Go you and tell her of it. Cousin, you know what you have to do. Oh, I cry you, mercy friend, go you with me, and I will use your skill. Good cousins, have a care this busy time.
What the good year, my lord?
Why are you thus out of measure sad?
There is no measure in the occasion that breaks. Therefore the sadness is without limit.
You should hear reason.
And when I have heard it, what blessing brings it?
If not a present remedy, at least a patient sufferance.
I wonder that thou, being as thou say thou art, born under Saturn, goest about to apply a moral medicine to mortifying mischief. I cannot help what I am. I must be sad when I have cause, and smile at no man's jests. Eat when I have stomach, and wait for no man's leisure. Sleep when I am drowsy, and tend on no man's business. Laugh when I am merry, and claw no man in his humor.
Yea, but you must not make the full show of this till you may do it without controlment. You have of late stood out against your brother, and he hath ta'en you newly into his grace. For it is impossible you should take true fruit, but by the fair weather that you make yourself. It is needful that you frame the season for your own harvest.
I had rather be a canker in a hedge than a rose in his grace. And it better it's my blood to be disdained of all, than the fancy and the carriage to rob love from any. In this, though I cannot be said to be a flattering, honest man, it must not be denied but I am a plain dealing villain. I am trusted with a muzzle, and franchised with a clog. Therefore, I decree not to sing in my cage. If I had my mouth, I would fight. If I had my liberty, I would do my liking. In the meantime, let me be that I am, and seek not to alter me.
You make no use of your discontent.
I make no use of it, for I use it only. Who comes here? What news, Baraccio?
I come yonder from a great supper. The prince, your brother, is royally entertained by Leonato, and I can give you intelligence of an intended marriage.
Will it serve for any mortal to build mischief on? Who is it for a fool that betroths himself to more quietness?
Married is your brother's right hand.
What? The most exquisite Claudio.
Even he?
A proper squire. And who? Which way looks he?
Marry on Hero, the daughter and heir of Leonato.
Oh, very forward march, chick. How can you do this?
Being entertained for a perfumer as I was smoking a musty room, comes me the Prince and Claudio hand in hand in sad conference. I whipped me behind the heiress, and there heard it agreed upon that the Prince should woo Hero for himself, and having obtained her, give her to Count Claudio.
Come, let us thither. This may prove food to my displeasure. This young startup hath all the glory of my overthrow. If I can cross him any way, I bless myself every way. You are both sure and will assist me?
To the death, my lord.
Let us to the great supper. Their cheer is the greater that I am subdued. Would the cook were of my mind? Shall we go prove what's to be done?
We'll wait upon your lordship.
Was not Count John here at supper?
I saw him not.
How darkly that gentleman looks. I could never see him without a heartburn for an hour after. He's of a very melancholy disposition. You were an excellent man that were made just in the midway between him and Benedict. The one is too like an image and says nothing. The other too like my ladies of the sun, ever mortality.
Then have Signor Benedict's tongue in Count John's mouth, and have Count John's melancholy in Signor Benedict's face.
With a good foot and a good leg, uncle, and money enough in his purse, such a man would win any woman in the world, if he could get her goodwill.
By my troll niece, thou wilt never get thee a husband if thou be so shrewd in thy tongue.
In faith, she's too cursed.
Too cursed is more than cursed. Therefore shall I lessen God sending that way. For it is said that God sends a cursed cow short horns, but too good cow too cursed he sends none.
So, by being too cursed, God will send you no horns.
Just to send me no husband. For with blessing of which I am at and upon my knees every morning and evening. Lord, I could not endure a husband with a needle in his face. I'd rather lie in the wool with him.
Or you may light on a husband that hath no beard.
And what will I do with him? Dress him in my apparel and make him my waiting gentlewoman. No, he that hath a beard is more than a youth, and he that hath no beard is less than a man, and he that is more than a youth is not for me, and he that is less than a man, I am not for him. Therefore will I lead the apes into hell.
Go to hell.
No, but to the gate. And there the devil greets me like an old couple with horns on his head, and says, "Get you to be having Beatrice, get you to have it. Here's no place for your maids." So yield I up, babes, and away to St. Peter. He shows me where the bachelors sit. And there live we as merry as the days long.
Well, please, I trust you'll be ruled by your father.
Yes, it is my cousin's duty to curtsy and say, "Father, if it please you." But for all that, cousin, let him be a handsome fellow. Else make another curtsy and say, "Father, as it please me."
Well, niece, I hope to see you one day fitted with a husband.
Not till God make men of some other metal than earth. Would it not grieve a woman to be overmastered by a valiant piece of dust? Or to make an account of her life to a wayward clod of marrow? No, uncle, I'll none. Adam's sons are my brethren, and truly I hope that a sin to match my kindred.
Daughter, remember what I told you. If the prince do solicit you in that kind, you know your answer.
The fault will be in the music, cousin, if you be not true of time. If the prince be too important, remind him there is measure in everything, and so dance out the answer. For hear me, hero, wooing, wedding, and repenting, says a Scotch jig, a measure, and a syncopace. The first is hot and hasty, like a Scotch jig, and full and fantastical. The wedding, mannerly, modest, full of state and ancientry. And then comes repentance. And with his bad legs, he sinks into the syncopace faster and faster till he goes into his grave.
Niece, you apprehend passing shrewdly.
I have a good eye, uncle. I can see a church by daylight.
The revelers are entering, daughter. Make good room.
Lady, will you walk about with your friend?
So walk you softly, and look sweetly, and say nothing. I am yours when I walk, and especially when I walk away.
With me in your company?
I may say so when I please.
And then please you say so.
When I like your favor, for God defend you like this case.
My visor is full of screws, whereas then my house is Joe.
Why then your visor should be thatched.
Speak low, speak love.
Well, I would you did like me.
I would if you did not.
One.
I say my prayers aloud.
I love you the better, and the hearers may cry, amen.
Oh, God, give me a good dancer.
Amen!
And then send him on his way when the dance is done. And the clerk.
No more words, the clerk is answered.
I know you well enough. You are Signor Antonio.
As words, I'm not.
I know you by the waggling of your head.
In truth, I counterfeit him.
You could never do him so well unless you were the very man himself. His dry hand up and down. You are he, you are he!
As words, I'm not.
Come, come. Do you think I do not know you by your excellent wit? Can virtue hide itself? Go to me, love, you are he. Graces will appear, and there's an end.
Will you not tell me who told you so?
No, you must pardon me.
Nor will you not tell me who you are?
Not now.
That I was disdainful, and had my good wit out of 100 merry tales. Well, this was Signor Benedict who said so.
What's he?
I'm sure you know him well enough.
Not I, believe.
Has he never made you laugh?
I pray you, what is he?
He's the prince's jester. A very dull fool. Only his gift lies in composing impossible slanders. None but libertines delight him. For the commendation is not in his wit, but in his villainy. For he both pleases men and angers them, and then they laugh at him and beat him. I'm sure he's in the street tonight. I would that he had ordered me.
When I know the gentleman, I'll tell him what you say.
Do. He'll that breaker compares you two on me, which peradventure not being mocked nor laughed at, strikes him into a melancholy. And there's a partridge wing saved for the fool who eat no supper that night. You must follow the leaders.
In every good thing.
Nay, if they lead to any ill, I'll leave them at the next turning.
Sure, my brother is amorous on Hero, that withdrawn her father to break with him about it. The lady's follower and but one advisor remains.
And that is Claudio. I know him by his bearing.
Are not you Signor Benedict?
You know me well, I'm he.
Signor, you are very near my brother and his lord. He is enamored on Hero. I pray you dissuade him from her. She is no equal for his birth. You make it the part to be an honest man.
How know you he loves her?
I heard him swear his affection.
So did I too, and he swore he would marry her tonight.
Come on, let us to the banquet.
Thus answer I in the name of Benedict, but hear these ill news with the ears of Claudio. It is certain so, the prince woos for himself. Friendship is constant in all other things save the office in affairs of love. Therefore, all hearts in love use their own tongues. Let every eye negotiate for itself and trust no agent. For beauty is a witch against whose charms faith melted into blood. This is an accident outwardly proof which I mistrusted not. Farewell, therefore, hero.
Count Claudio,
Yea, the same.
will you go with me? Whither? Even to the next willow tree. About your business, County. What fashion will you wear the garland of? About your neck, like a usurer's chain? Or under your arm, like lieutenant's scarf? Come, you must wear it one way, for the prince hath got your hero.
I wish him joy.
Oh, that's spoken like an honest drover, and so they sell bullocks, but did you think the prince would have served you thus?
I pray you, leave me.
Now you strike like the blind man, the boy has stole your meat, you'll beat the post.
If it will not be, I'll leave you.
Alas, poor earth fowl, now will he creep into sedges. But that my lady Beatrice should know me, and not know me. The prince's jester! Perhaps I go into that title because I am married! And so I am apt to do myself wrong. I am not so reputed. It is the base, though bitter disposition of Beatrice that puts the world into her, and so gives me out. Well, I'll be revenged as I may.
Now, Signor, where's the count? Did you see him?
Your Grace, I have played the part of Lady Fame. I found him here, as melancholy as a lodge in a warren, and I told him, and I think I told him true, that your Grace had got the goodwill of this young lady. And then I offered him my company to a willow tree, to either make him a garland, as being forsaken, or to bind him up a rod, as being worthy to be whipped.
Being whipped, what's his fault?
Well, the flat transgression of a schoolboy, who, being overjoyed at finding a bird's nest, shows it to his companion, and he steals it.
Thou would think a trust a transgression. The transgression is in the stealing.
And it had not been amiss that the rod had been made in the garland too, for the garland he might have worn himself, and the rod he might have bestowed upon you, who, as I take it, have stolen his bird's nest.
I will but teach them to sing, and restore them to the owner.
Their singing answer your saying, you speak truly.
The Lady Beatrice had a quarrel to you. The gentleman that danced with her told her she is much wronged by you.
She misused me, past the endurance of a block. She told me, not thinking I had been myself, that I was the prince's jester, that I was duller than a great thaw, huddling jest upon jest at me with such impossible conveyance that I stood like a man at a mark with the whole army shooting at me. Her words are poniards, and every one stabs. If her breath were as terrible as her terminations, there were no living with her. She would infect to the North Star. Come, speak not of her. Oh, you will find her the infernal arcade in good apparel. I would to God some scholar would conjure her, because while she is here, a man may live as quiet in hell as in a sanctuary, and people sin upon purpose because they would go thither. So indeed all misquiet, horror, and perturbations follow her.
Look, here she comes.
Do you have any errand to send me on? Any errand to the antipodes that you could devise to send me on? I can fetch you a toothpicker from the furthest inch of Asia. Bring you the length of Prester John's foot. Fetch you a hair from the great Cham's beard. do any embassage to the pygmies rather than hold 3 words conference with this harpy. You have no employment for me.
But to desire your good company.
God, sir, here's a dish I love not. I cannot endure my lady tongue.
Come, lady, come. You have lost the heart of Signor Benedict.
Indeed, your grace, he let it be a while, and I gave him good use for it. A double mark for a single one. Married once before, he wanted to be with false dice. Therefore, you may well say that I lost it.
You have put him down, lady. You have put him down.
So I would you should not do me. I have brought Count Claudio, whom you sought me to seek.
Wherefore, Claudio? Why are you sad?
Not sad.
How then, sick?
The Count is neither sick, nor sad, nor merry, nor well, but civil Count. Civil as an orange, and something of that jealous complexion.
Here, Claudio! I have wooed in thy name, and fair hero is won. I have broke with her father, and his good will obtain. Name the day of marriage, and God give you joy.
Count, take of me my daughter, and with her my fortunes. His grace hath made the match, and all grace say amen to it.
Speak, Count, 'tis your cue.
Silence is the perfectest herald of joy. I were but a little happy if I could say how much.
Lady, as you are mine, I am yours. Give myself away for you and don't want to exchange.
Cousin, speak, or I stop his mouth. And he becomes
In faith, lady, you have a merry heart.
Yea, my lord, I thank it. Poor fool, it keeps on the windy side of care. Maybe my cousin tells him in his ear that he is in the heart. Good Lord for alliance. Thus goes everyone to the world but I, and I am sunburnt. I can sit in a corner and cry, hey, ho for a husband.
Lady Beatrice, I will get you one.
I would rather have one of your father's getting. Hath your grace ne'er a brother like you? Your grace's father got excellent husbands and may come by them.
Will you have me, lady?
No, my lord. Lest I might have another for working days. Your grace is too costly to wear every day. Beg your grace's pardon. I am sworn to speak all mirth and no matter.
Your silence most offends me, and to be merry best becomes you. For out of question you were born in a merry hour.
No, sure, my lord. My mother cried. But then a star danced, and under that was I born. Cousins, God give you joy?
Niece, will you look at those things I told you of?
Cry you mercy, uncle. By your grace's pardon.
By my troth, a pleasant-spirited lady.
There is little of the melancholy element in her, my lord. She's never sad, but when she sleeps. And not ever sad then, for I've heard my daughter say she had often dreamt of unhappiness and waked herself with laughing.
She cannot endure to hear tell of a husband.
Oh, by no means. She mocks all her wooers out of suit.
She were an excellent wife for Benedict.
Oh, Lord. My lord, if they were but a week married, they would talk themselves mad.
County Claudio, when need you to go to church?
Tomorrow, my lord.
Time goes on crutches till love have all its rights.
And not till Monday, my dear son, which is hence a just sevennight, and a time too brief, too, to have all things answer my mind.
You shake your head at so long a reading, but I warn thee, Claudio, the time shall not go belly by us. I will, in the interim, undertake one of Hercules' labors, which is to bring Signor Benedict and the Lady Beatrice into a mountain of affection the one with the other. I would fain have it a match, and I doubt not what to do it if you three will but minister such assistance as I shall give you direction.
My lord, I am with you, if it costs me 10 nights' watchings.
Hey, now, my lord.
And you two, gentle hero?
I will do any modest office, my lord, to help my cousin to a good husband.
And Benedict is not the unhopefullest husband that I know. Thus far can I praise him. He is of a noble strain, of approved valor, and confirmed honesty. I will teach you how to humor your cousin, and she shall fall in love with Benedict. And I, with your two helps, will so practice on Benedict that in despite of his quick wit and his queasy stomach, he shall fall in love with Beatrice. If we can do this, Cupid is no longer an archer. His glory shall be ours, for we are...
It is so! The Count Claudio shall marry the daughter of Leonato.
Yea, my lord, but I can cross it.
Any bar, any cross, any impediment would be medicinal to me. I am sick in displeasure to him, and whatsoever comes athwart his affection ranges evenly with mine. How canst thou cross this marriage?
Not honestly, my lord, but so covertly that no dishonesty shall appear in me.
Show me, briefly, how.
I think I told your lordship a year since how much I am in the favor of Margaret, the wedding gentlewoman to Hero.
I remember.
I can at any unseasonable instant of the night appoint her to look out of her lady's chamber window.
What life is in that to be the death of this marriage?
The poison of that lies in you to temper. Go you to the prince your brother. Spare not to tell him how he hath wronged his honor in marrying the renowned Claudio, whose estimation to you might labeled up. To a damned stale such a one as Hero.
What proof shall I make of that?
Proof enough to misuse the prince, to vex Claudio, to undo Hero, and kill Leonato. Look you for any other issue?
Only to despite them I will endeavor anything.
Go then. Find me in the tower to draw Don Pedro and Count Claudio alone. Tell them that you know that Hero loves me. Intend a kind of zeal both to the prince and Claudio, as in love with your brother's honor, who hath made this match, and his friend's reputation, who is thus like to be cousin with the semblance of a maid, that you have discovered thus. They will scarcely believe this without trial. Offer them instances which shall bear no less likelihood than to see me in her chamber window. Hear me, called Margaret Hero, hear Margaret term me Claudio, and bring them to see this on the very night before the intended wedding. For in the meantime, I so will fashion this matter that Hero shall be absent, and there shall appear such seeming truth of Hero's disloyalty, that jealousy shall be called assurance, and all the preparation overthrown.
Grow this to what adverse issue it can. I will put it in practice. Be cunning in the work in this, in thy phase 1,000 ducats.
Be you constant in the accusation, and my cunning shall not shame.
I will presently go learn their day of marriage.
Lady Ursula. In my chamber window lies a book. Fetch it for me.
I am here already, sir.
I know that. I would have thee hence in here again. I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool when he dedicates his behavior to love, will, after having laughed at such shallow follies in others, become the object of his own scorn by falling in love. Such a man as Claudio. I have known when there was no music for him but the drum and the fife. Now he would rather hear the tabor and the pipe. I have known when he would walk 10 miles afoot to see a good armor. Now will he lie 10 nights awake carving the fashion of a new doublet. He was wont to speak plain, to the purpose, like an honest man and a soldier. Now is he turned to orthography. His words are a very fantastical banquet, just so many strange dishes. Can I be so converted and see with these eyes? I cannot tell. I think not. Now I will not be sworn that love may transform me to an oyster, but until you've made an oyster of me, he shall never make me such a fool. One woman is fair. Yet I am well. Another wise. Yet I am well. Another virtuous. Yet I am well. But till all graces be in one woman shall not come into my grace. Rich she shall be, that's certain. Wise or all none. Of good discourse. An excellent musician, and her hair shall be, well, of what color it please God. Oh, the prince and monsieur love. I will hide me in the arbor.
Come, shall we hear this music?
Yea, my good lord, how still the evening is, as hushed on purpose to grace harmony.
See you where Benedict hath hid himself?
Oh, very well, my lord. When music ended, we'll fit the kid fox with a penny.
Come, Balthazar! We'll hear that that song again.
Oh, good my lord, perhaps not so bad a voice as the slander music warm was.
It is the witness still of excellency to put a strange face on his own perfection. I pray thee sing, and let me woo no more.
Because you talk of wooing, I will sing. Since many a lord doth commence his suit, to her he thinks not worthy, yet he woos it. Will he swear him down?
They pray thee come, or if thou wilt hold longer argument, do it with notes.
Note this before my nose is not a note of mine. It's worth a noting.
Why, these are very crotches that he speaks. Notes, forsooth, and nothing.
Sigh no more, lady, sigh no more. Man, what the scene is after, one foot in sea, and one on shore, to anything, once is never, and sigh not so.
Sigh not so.
Let them go.
Let them go.
Let me abide, and on me, converting all sounds of woe into hey, yawning, yawning. Sing no more, lady, sing. Of golden hair, be the fraud of man.
The fraud of man.
Was ever so, since summer first was leaving, and sigh not so.
And sigh not so.
Let them go.
But let them go.
And be abide, and lonely, converting all your sounds of woe into hey, yawning, yawning.
By my troth, a good song.
And an ill singer, my lord.
No, thou singest well enough for a shift.
And you've been a dog, and how thus they would have hanged him.
Mary, dost thou hear, Balthazar? I pray thee get us some excellent music for tomorrow night we would have it at the Lady Hero's chamber window.
The best I can.
Do so. Farewell. Come hither, Leonardo. What was it you told me of today? That your niece Beatrice was involved?
Oh, I stalk on the foul sins. I didn't ever think that lady would have loved any man.
No, nor I neither. But most wonderful that she should so dote on Signor Benedict, whom she had all outward behaviors seemed ever to abhor. By my troth, my lords, I cannot tell what to think of it, but she loves him with an enraged affection it is past the infinite of thought.
Maybe she doth but counterfeit.
Ain't you liking that?
Oh, my God. Counterfeit? There was never counterfeit of passion came so near the life of passion as she discovers it.
What effect of passion shows?
What a case, my lord. She will sit. My daughter told you how.
She did indeed.
How? How crazy. You amaze me! I would have thought the spirit had been invincible against all assaults of affection.
I would have sworn it had, my lord, especially against Benedict.
Had she made her affection known to Benedict?
No, and swears she never will. No, that's her torment.
'Tis true indeed. So your daughter says. Shall I, since she that have so often countered him with scorn, write to him that I love him?
At least says she now when she's beginning to write to him. For she'll be up 20 times a night, and there will she sit in her smock till she's written a sheet of paper. My daughter tells us all.
Now you're talking a sheet of paper. I remember a pretty jest your daughter came to see.
Oh, when she had read it and was reading it over, she found Benedict and Beatrice between the sheets. Oh,
She tore the letter into 1,000 ha'pence, railed at herself that she should be so immodest to write to one who didn't know who would flout her. I better him, says she, by my own spirit, for I should flout him if he writ to me. Yea, though I love him, I would.
Then down upon her knees she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses, oh sweet Benedict, God give me patience.
She doth indeed, and my daughter says so. And the ecstasy hath so much overborne her that my daughter is sometimes afeard she will do herself a desperate outrage. It is very true.
It were good that Benedict knew of it by some other, if she will not discover it.
To what end? He would make but a sport of it and torment the poor lady worse.
And he should it were an alms to hang him. She's an excellent, sweet lady, and out of all suspicion she is virtuous.
And she is exceeding wise.
In everything but in loving Benedict.
Oh, my lords, wisdom and blood combating with so tender a body. We have 10 proofs to 1, blood had the victory. I'm sorry for her, as I have just cause being her uncle and her guardian.
I would she had bestowed this dotage on me. I would have danced all other respects and made her half myself. I pray, tell Benedict to come in and hear what he will say.
Would it good, think you?
Hear her think surely she will die, for she says she will die if he love her not, and she will die if she make her love known, and she will die if he woo her, rather than she would fade with one breath of her accustomed nostrils.
She doth well. If she should make tender of her love, 'tis very possible he'll scorn it, for the man, as you know all, hath a contemptible spirit.
He is a very proper man.
He hath indeed a good outward happiness.
Before God and in my mind, then.
Show some sparks that are like wit. Well, we will hear further of it by your daughter. Let it cool a while. I love Benedict well, and I could wish he would modestly examine himself to see how much he is unworthy so good a lady. Unworthy of
My lords, we walk. Dinner is ready.
This can be no trick. The conference is sadly bored. They say they have the truth of it from Nero. They seem to pity the lady. Love me. Why, it must be requited. They say the lady is fair, 'tis true, I can bear the witness. And virtuous, 'tis true, I cannot reprove it. And wise, well, but for loving me. Well, that is no argument of her folly, for I will be horribly in love with her! Ugh. I may by chance have some odd quirks and remnants of wit broken on me because I have railed so long against marriage. But doth not the appetite alter? A man loves in his youth the meat he cannot endure in his age. No. The world must be peopled. Here comes Beatrice. By this day she's a fair lady. I do spy some marks of love in her.
Against my will, I am sent bid you come into dinner.
My fair Beatrice, I thank you for your pain.
You took no more pains for those things than you take for thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
You take pleasure then.
Yea, just so much as you might take on a knife's point. You have no stomach, senor? There you are.
Against my will, I am business. Sent to bid thee come up to dinner. There's a double meaning in that. You took no more pain for those things than you took pains to thank me. Well, that's as good as to say, any pains I take for you is as easy as thanks. If I do not love her, I'm a villain. I'll go and get her picture.
my cousin Beatrice proposing with the Prince and Claudio. Whisper her ear and tell her that I and Ursula walk the orchard, and our whole discourse is all of her. Say that thou rehearsed thus, and bid her to steal into the pleached bower, where honeysuckles, ripened by the sun, forbid the sun to enter. Like favorites made proud by princes that advance their pride against that power that bred it. There will she hide her to listen to our proposals. This is thy office. Fare thee well in it, and leave us alone.
I'll make her come presently in order to.
Now, Ursula, when you herself come, as we do trace this alley up and down, our talk must only be of Benedict. When I name thee, let be thy part to praise him more than ever man did merit. My talk to thee must be how Benedict is sick in love with Beatrice. Of this matter is little Cupid's crafty arrow made that only wounds by hearsay. Now hid, before we leave from the lap of those who by the ground to our confidence, like who even now is hiding in the woods beneath cover. Fear you not my part of the dialogue. Then go we near her, and at her ear is nothing but falsely vaguely No, truly, Ursula, she's too disdainful. I know her spirits are as coy and wild as haggards of the rock.
But are you sure that Benedict loves Beatrice so entirely?
What? So says the prince, and my new trotted lord. But did they bid you tell her of it, madam? They did entreat me to acquaint her with it, but I persuaded them that they loved Benedict to wish him to wrestle with affection, and never to let Beatrice know of it.
Why did you so? Doth not the gentleman serve as full as fortunate Ben as ever Beatrice shall count upon?
Oh, God of love! I know he doth deserve as much as may be yielded to a man. But nature never framed a woman's heart of prouder stuff than that of Beatrice. Disdain and scorn ride sparkling in her eyes, misprizing what they look on, and her wit bodies itself so highly that to her all matter else seems weak. She cannot love. Nor take no shape nor project of affection, she is so self-endeared.
Sure, I think so. Therefore it were not good she knew his love, lest she make sport at it.
Why, you speak truth. I never yet saw a man, how wise, how noble, young, how rarely featured. She would spell him backwards. If fair-faced, she'd swear the gentleman should be her sister. If black, by nature, drawing of an antique made a foul blot. If tall, a lance, ill-headed. If low, an agate, very rightly cut. If speaking, why, a vein blown with all winds. If silent, why, a block, moved with none. So turns she every man the wrong side out, and will not give to truth and virtue that which sinfulness and merit purchase.
Sure, such carping is not commendable.
No, not to be so odd as from all passion, as Beatrice's cannot be commendable. But who dare tell her so? She would mock me into air. Oh, she would laugh me out of myself, press me to death with wit. Therefore let Benedict like covered fire consume away in sighs, waste inwardly. It were a better death than die with loss, which is as bad as die with tickling.
Yet tell her of it. Hear what she will say.
No, rather I will go to Benedict and counsel he will fight against his passion. And truly, I'll devise some honest slander to sustain my cousin. One doth not know how much an ill word may poison liking.
Oh! Do not be a cousin such a wrong! She cannot be so much without true judgment, having so swift and excellent a wit as she is prized to have. As to refuse Signor Benedict.
He is the only man of Italy. Always accepted, my dear Claudio.
I pray you be not angry with me, madam, speaking my fancy. But Signor Benedict, her shape, bearing, argument, and valor goes foremost in report through Italy.
Indeed, he hath an excellent good name.
His excellence did earn it ere he had it. Oh, when are you married, madam?
Why, every day tomorrow. Come, go in. I'll show thee some attires that have thy counsel, which is best to furnish me tomorrow.
She's lying, I warrant you. We have caught her, madam.
If it proves so, that loving goes by haps. Some Cupid kills with arrows, some with traps.
Fires in mine ears. Can this be true?
stand I condemned so much for pride and scorn. Contempt, farewell. Maiden pride adieu, no glory lives behind the back of such. And Benedict, love on. I will requite thee, taming my wild heart to thy loving hand. And if thou dost love, my kindness shall incite thee to bind our loves up in a holy band. For others say thou dost deserve, and I believe it. Better than reporting late.
I do but stay till your marriage be consummate, and then go I toward Aragon.
I'll bring you thither, my lord, if you're vouchsafe.
Hey, that would be as great as soil in the new gloss of your marriage is to show a child his new coat and forbid him to wear it. I will only be bold with Benedict for his company, for from the crown of his head to the sole of his foot he is all mirth. He hath twice or thrice cut Cupid's bowstring, and the little hangman dared not shoot at him. He hath a heart as sound as the bell, and his tongue is the clapper, for as his heart thinks, his tongue speaks.
Gallants, I am not as I have been.
So say I. Methinks you are sad. I hope you be in love.
Heck, in truth, there's no true drop of blood in him to be truly touched with love. If he be sad, he wants money.
I have to do that.
Draw it.
And yet, let's take it first and draw it afterwards.
Hey, sigh for the toothache.
Where is but a humor or a worm?
Everyone can master a grief, but he that has it.
Yet say I, he is in love.
Well, there is no appearance of fancy in him unless it be a fancy that he hath the strange disguises.
If he be not in love with some woman, there is no believing on signs.
There, rubs himself in Civic. Can you spell him out like that?
That's as much to say the sweet youth is in love.
The greatest note of it is his melancholy.
And when was he wont to wash his face?
Yeah, or to paint himself, which I hear what they say of him.
Nay, but his jesting spirit, which is now crept into a lute string and now never my stops.
That tells a heavy tale for him. Conclude, he is in love!
Nay, but I know who loves him.
I warned I would know that too. I warned one that knows him not.
Yes, and his ill conditions, and in despite of all, dies for him.
She shall be married with her face upward.
Yet is this no charm for the toothache? Old senor, walk aside with me. I have studied some 8 or 9 wise words which these hobby horses must not hear.
To bring him about the interest.
Even so, Hero and Marvin have by this played their parts, and then the two bears will not bite one another when they meet.
My lord and brother, God save you.
Good day, brother.
If your legs are served, I would speak with you.
In private.
Please, yeah.
What's
Yet Count Claudio be here, what I would speak of concerns him.
What's the matter?
Means your lordship to be married tomorrow.
You know he does.
I know not that, when he knows what I know.
If there be any impediment, I pray you stop it.
Love you not. Let that appear hereafter, and aim better at me by that I now will manifest. For my brother, I think he owes you well, and in dareness of heart I've hoped to effect your ensuing marriage. Surely, suit ill spent, and the labor ill bestowed.
Why? What's the matter?
I came hither to tell you, and circumstances shortened, for she hath been too long a talking of. The lady is disloyal. Who? Hero? Even she? Leonato's hero, your hero, every man's hero. The word is too good to paint out your wickedness. I can see she were worse. Think you of a worse vital, and I will fit her to it. Wander not till further warrant. Go but with me tonight. You shall see her chamber window entered, even the night before her wedding day. If you love her then, tomorrow wed her. But it would better fit your honor to change your mind.
May this be so?
I will not think it.
If you dare not trust that you say, confess not that you know. If you will follow me, I will show you enough. And when you have seen more and heard more, proceed accordingly.
If I see anything tonight why I should not marry tomorrow, there in the congregation where I should wed, will I shame her.
And as I wooed for thee to obtain her, I will join with thee to disgrace her.
I won't disparage her no further, until you are my witnesses. Barrett called me but till midnight to let the issue show itself.
Oh, they are totally turned.
Oh, the mischief strangely thwarted.
Oh, plague right well prevented. So when you say when you have seen the sequel?